Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to more SnowRunner modding, SnowRunner gameplay. It's been crazy in the past few days to see the amount of support I've received for this mod. Absolutely astonishing. When I released the video, I didn't expect so many people to really even see the video. So first of all, I want to thank everyone who's shown support, everyone who's messaged me and provided help and provided wheels, and just literally just everyone who showed support for this mod. Thank you very much. Anyway, this video I'm going to show you what's going on with the mod, the planned release, and the hiccups that I'm facing right now. And yeah, hopefully this should be released very soon. There's not a lot left. The truck itself, as you could see, it's pretty much done. This is how it's going to come in its default state. So this is I've changed the textures since the last video, and I've changed the stock tires and the stock wheels. So the truck is pretty much complete. There's a few things I'm working on before it's released, and I want to get it right before that happens. Right before making this video, I've only just finished working on the gauges, so that's all done. The interior is all done, it's all textured. The mirrors work, the gauges work, everything looks fine. Let me just show you the gauges at night. A lot of time has went into getting the gauges to look and perform like this. So I'm going to take the truck into the garage and show you some of the bits that it's going to come with. In the last video I only quickly just skimmed through everything, but I'm going to go into a little bit more details with this one. So first off, some of the stuff that I've got left to do is just the boring bits in the code to write up the types of engines, the types of suspensions and gearboxes and whatnot. So I haven't done any of that yet. So all of that is still stock, and I normally leave that for last as it's just the boring code bits. So I've been focused on tires and add-ons and the truck itself. So I'm going to include some of the base game highway tires on there because you got some nice dually sets. Moving up from that, I've created my own tires from just grabbing some tread patterns online. So I've created a single version and a dually version of every tire. So they're not really any particular branded tire or anything, but I've just put them in there just to have something. So moving up, we've got the BFG KO2s. Big shout out to Big Dubs 420 for donating those tires to me. He sent me the MT Baja, I think how you pronounce it, and the BFG KO2s. Thank you very much for that. So that's going to be the stock all-terrain tires it's going to come with. These look really good, really well done. Thank you so much. Then moving on, we've got the my own off-road tires I've made. So I've made, as I said, a single version and a dually version. Some of them are still not got textures yet, so I'll sort that out. Only takes a few minutes to have that done. And then we're moving on to the MT Baja, that from Big Dubs 420 again. Beautiful tires. I've put them here as off-road tires. These look really good in the truck as well. So moving up, I've got the Baja Claw. This actually came from a model that UK Gamer 808 sent me, so thank you for that. Those tires look mean on the truck, so I'm going to stick him on there. As you can see, I like putting dirt textures on some of my tires because I just love the look, and it's a small attention to detail that I sometimes go for. And I've also got more just random tires I've made just to give an option. And then we have the Super Swamper B150. Those are some mean tires, and I've buffed them slightly, so they will give you that extra performance in mod. Moving on to the chain tires, I haven't had any of my own tires made yet for chains, so I'm going to stick the base game tires in there. And hopefully at some point I'll create an update and put my own single tires in there, so you can't really use any chain singles at the moment. So moving on, we've got the snorkel. Nothing much there, just a base game snorkel. For the frame add-ons, you guys saw in the last video some of the ideas I had. So we're gonna go with the rear box and flatbed. In the rear box you can fit the toolbox and a gooseneck trailer hitch. Now I've changed some bits up since the last video. You could also fit some spares and wheel fenders. With the flatbed, it's primarily for carrying cargo, so you can't fit any of the items on it. I might change that up at the end, but I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. For the roof, I've got a couple of the base game lights, and I've got my own custom light bar. I've also had a suggestion from Brady Miller to add some more lights from the base game, so I'm going to stick that on there at some point. I haven't created any front bumpers yet. That's going to take time. I know a lot of people have requested it. It'll probably come in a future update. For miscellaneous, I've got an antenna from my Chevy Blazer and the mud flaps. Now the mud flaps can't be used with the rear box. It can only be used with the flatbed. That's why it removes the rear box whenever you select it. And rims. My dually rims and my single rims each have a chrome and a black version. For colors, I've got a good selection of colors. It's nice because it maintains the sort of rugged look of the truck. So you've got a good choice to choose from. And for like the interior customization, I haven't done much in there. I've got a few of my own custom add-ons I've made. Let me know if you guys want me to stick any of those in there. Maybe you could send me a funny meme that you want me to like airbrush onto this card or something. At the moment, I've just got my country's flag on there. And I will be adding some more interior customizations before release. Apart from that, that's a setup. Let's hit the truck outside. The part of the truck that I'm most proud of is the engine. The engine is a Chevy 350 and it sounds really, really good. All the sounds are custom made sounds, so just listen to the engine start up. The startup on idle and rev sounds really, really good. Now, as you can see in the background, the truck can be used for work without the gooseneck. So you got the flatbed and the scout trailer. But I really need the gooseneck to work because I wanted to be able to carry 4 units of cargo or other trucks with the gooseneck trailer. I'm just going to show you what it looks like at the moment. I've just made just a mock-up of the trailer just to like try to get the code working. It's bugging out at the moment. If I connect it, it just freaks out. So, but that's what it's hopefully going to look like. Hopefully by next week I should get it working. In the future I plan as well that when I release other trucks, they will all work with the same gooseneck trailer. As you can see, the truck can be configured into many different styles, many different colors. And the whole goal of the truck is to be a scout and a working truck. I'm going to take one out for a drive and show you my favorite setup. So right now I've got the high lift suspension on and I've got the super swampers on there. Hopefully by next week, this should be released. If nothing goes wrong during testing, then this should all be packed up for all platforms. The truck drives really, really well. It's a bit heavier than the average Scout. It feels great and it sounds great as well. Some of the small details I've added is the sun visors shake whilst you're driving. I've also animated the gear lever. I don't know if you could see it right there. The gear lever on the right has a slight wobble whilst you're driving along. And the gauges, again, I'm really impressed with how the gauges turned out. Every single button on the dashboard, I've taken the time to make sure it looks good, it looks authentic. And that's the custom light bar that it's going to come with as well. Currently, the truck is really slow. As I said, I haven't done any of the editing of the XMLs yet to boost the engine speed, the engine power. I normally leave that sort of thing for last. It's the boring code bits. So, all of that will change. The truck will be a bit more powerful, a bit quicker. And yeah, once the goods trailer is done, it's gonna get packed for all platforms. At the time of editing this video, it's the 29th. It's Friday, so hopefully by next week or by at least next weekend, this mod should be released to the public. And from there, it's down to the devs. Obviously, I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know. They released a statement there that they're saying what they're looking for, but I don't know. As soon as this is done and released, I'm going to commence work on the crew cab version. I've got a couple other trucks I'm working on as well. And obviously now that I'm working with UK Gamer 808, he's got a couple of models that he wants to see on consoles. So yeah, at any given time, I've probably got about 3 or 4 mods working on at the same time. But as you can see, the truck looks good, it sounds good. I think it's ready. I think it's ready. If anyone is interested in modding, I'm going to be releasing videos in the future on how to get models into SnowRunner. So stay tuned for that. And once again, I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who's shown support for the truck, for my channel, for what I'm doing. It really encourages me to keep going because I've probably spent at least 200 hours on this mod. And it's really good to see people showing support. So thank you for that. Thanks to everyone. And hopefully this mod should be dropping to consoles soon. Obviously it's down to the devs as I said, but I'm packing it for consoles and that's as much as I can do. If you've got Discord, I'm going to leave my Discord in the description. You can come along and have a chat. You can come and see some of the other mods that we're working on. Because trust me, we've got trucks. We've got trucks, we've got trucks, we've got trucks. It's crazy. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.